up, you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 2, Episode 13. Last week we had a two-part episode, so that was a lot of fun. So let's go over the comments. Also, it's really fucking hot, so I've got most of my lighting off. I hope that's okay with you guys. If it's not, then I guess that's just too bad, because it's really hot, and this is what I get. Anyways, just a moment actually. Alright, yes, let's go over the comments from last week. The actress playing the leader of the Tok Ra, Sarah Douglas, played Ursa, General Zod's henchwoman in Superman 1 and 2. Oh. She also appeared in Supergirl's Jinder Kal Rose, a prisoner of Fort Rose, whom Fort Rose was named after. Then Rain killed her. Oh my god, I didn't put those together, and I'm usually really good at that shit. Damn. Holy shit, I didn't realize that was Ursa. Me too! Oh my god, okay. Well, the more you know. I like the concepts this episode brought, even if it was a little slower pace. I'm 50-50 on the symbiote thing. Sure, it would be cool to live longer and have a lot of extra knowledge and wisdom, but I also think I want my mind to be mine and mine alone. Yeah, I understand that. I'm not currently dying, and I would gladly take a symbiote. Not like it was done in this episode, though. If I'm going to spend 100 to 200 years with another consciousness, I would need to know... I would like my partner. Right. It's basically marriages multiplied by a million. Yeah. In a marriage, you can get time to yourself, but if you truly cared for the other, then the bond would be extremely strong, since you feel what the other feels. Fair enough. It's also like a big commitment as well. Just saying, like committing yourself to like this other consciousness in your mind for hundreds of years. Sam's father was portrayed by veteran actor Carmen Argenzanio, I don't know, who had more than 200 acting credits to his name over his 50-year career. Wow. He passed away in 2019 at the age of 75. Ironically, he died of lung cancer. Oh, that's sad. But yeah, there is a little bit of irony there. Maybe he could have used a symbiote. Just saying. Did anyone offer him one? Yeah, about those comments, I never saw Hammond as being behind getting the reporter killed in 209. I very much doubt he would do such a thing. He could have accidentally been sort of responsible for the reporter's death, as he reported the breach to his superiors, though, yeah. Say it with me. Shara. Now, say it in one go. Shara. Also, Kasuf. Tokra. Okay, look, I was just really bad at pronunciations last week, apparently. It's gonna happen. You got a point. The moment that Shara was back, the Abadosians should have dug up the gate and dialed Earth to inform Daniel. Yes, that is what I was saying, yes. I didn't realize your headset was on backwards this time. You're such a klutz. But I am also a bit worried of a dumbass for not noticing. I'm also a bit of a dumbass for not noticing. Yeah, Allison's dad, Teen Wolf, looks so much younger in this episode. Yeah, it's very interesting. He was in Revenge as well, and I don't know. It's just really weird. They disarm SG-1. I'm sitting here imagining O'Neill doesn't have one gun on him. He's got like 26 of them stashed all over him, and about 14 grenades. It's something I would do. would I keep them? Don't worry about it. Very true. I saw my mom in hospital many times while she was going through chemo. Jacob looks like he's doing alright compared to her. Yeah, that's one thing I really don't like about, like, portraying cancer on, like, TV shows and movies. They don't do it very well. And so it doesn't have the gravitas that it should have. Especially for people who have actually experienced a loved one going through that. And then seeing it on TV, it's like, no. This isn't really faithful to what it really does to someone's body. I don't know. It just bothered me a little bit. Yeah, the Nox, the Asgard, even the Tolan. They have the right to call us primitive. The Tok'ra, however, use our help in their fight against the Goa'uld. But luckily, as you saw by the end of the two-parter, they came around. We might finally have a participating ally out there. I guess we'll see how it, how we continue with the story, I suppose. About Jolana being a woman, as you said, 90s TV show. This being when the world hadn't progressed as far as we had today. It was probably too much of an issue to the show to show two men being in love. I mean, it's not like they really showed that, though. Like, we didn't get a flashback of them, like, being in love. Like, Jolana could have stayed a man in everyone's eyes. Just saying. But it would not have been progressive. It would have also made sense. We here on Earth have been stuck in the old ways for a long time through the influence of old beliefs. I doubt aliens would hold themselves to such unevolved ways of thinking. I myself am not gay, but I was raised on the old beliefs, even defended it strongly at some point, which I am ashamed of. But I have come to believe that everyone can be who they want to be. People in the 90s, however, thought very differently, though, I think. My dad would very much disagree with my viewpoint. He was stuck in his old ways. But anyways, I'm rambling. I don't know. I feel like they could have kept Jolana as a man. I mean, these people are like Goa'uld. Like, why would gender be an issue for them anyways, I don't know. I just think it was very, as I said, 90s TV show. If O'Neill wanted to come off a little less sus, he'd ask the dude where the toilet was instead of telling him he was just looking around. That's what I thought that was going. But I guess not. They've been under constant guard this entire time. The fact that the guy wasn't totally sus about O'Neill's just further shows that something was up, I suppose. I think that whole sequence was a bit convoluted if you think about it. Like, they have these people. So what are they called? The Tok'ra, whatever. They're just hanging out, and then the SGC comes in, and they're like, oh, blah, blah, we'll hold a trial or something for you, right? And then this guy decides, right in the moment that the SGC are there, to walk off to his room and contact the, other Goa'uld, right? And while doing that, clearly he's being, followed as well. It was all, very convoluted, and I felt like it was kind of they were going to subvert the moment. I thought that, I don't know, he would walk in on him doing something, and then it would be no, I'm not doing anything, I'm literally just going to the toilet or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was very convoluted, I feel. What a convenient time for him to contact the other Goa'uld. I hope the sound in part 1 was alright. The actual episode had a previously on that I edited out to keep you safe from expectation spoilers. Okay. I figured the one in part 2 was alright since it showed segments on part 1. That's fine. I didn't notice anything. Yeah, the Tok'ra... Actually, part 1 did start off very quickly, I think. But I feel like that's just Stargate in general. They like to start off with a bang. Yeah, the Tok'ra, we don't believe in taking hosts against their will. Also, the Tok'ra, be a host to Selmak. Sounds a bit duplicitous to me. Yeah, it's like, either you guys be a host or you're a prisoner. It's the exact same thing. Like, you are forcing them to be stupid. Yeah, with the natural daylight, the colours behind you are a bit washed out. But even though the background always looks cool, it's not what I'm most interested in. Fruits. Just sitting here thinking the Tok'ra could learn something very important from the SGC. The Tok'ra should hide their Stargate underground in their cave system. It would eliminate the need for using the transport rings to get in it from the surface, and the only way into their base would be through the Stargate. Slap an iris on that bitch and be done. Most secure base in the galaxy. Suck it, SGC. I mean, yeah, all very good ideas. I suppose wheeling Jacob through the gate and then through sand would be too much of an inconvenience. So yeah, he's well enough to walk and talk, almost like the story needs him to be. Yeah, especially since, like, I don't know, didn't he crash for a moment or something in that episode? So it was just kind of like, I'm a little disappointed in the whole scenario, to be honest. Exactly, if this spy was smart, he should have framed SG-1 so he wouldn't have got caught. The Goa'uld aren't as smart as they make themselves out to be. I'm gonna be real here, Fruits. If I was on that table, about to blend with that old geezer, and she asked me to kiss her, I'd suddenly remember I left the stove on. I suppose Kordesh probably killed the Tok'ra symbiote who was blended with that woman he took over. They didn't show it, but I guess that was to add to the suspense. I mean, this is a whole bunch of I guess this happened. I guess, like, it's not really like explained. I don't know. In all seriousness, if I were to be dying and a symbiote could help, would I do it? I'd consider it. I find it quite funny that you didn't answer your own question yourself. But I know you, Fruits. I have a pretty good idea what the answer would be. Do you? Because I don't even know the answer. Actually, yes, I do. So the symbiote went through the mouth, right? Absolutely fucking not. No. Absolutely fucking not. That thing is not getting past my lips. That thing is not getting past my throat. No. No. Like, I could be dying, and it's like, this is your one chance to live, Shannon. And I'm like, absolutely not. No. There's my answer. But anyways, let's get into the episode. A rock. It's a rock.
It's our hope.
Can't wait to tell my friends. But they don't have a rock this
What
big.
is it? It's a big rock. Can't wait to tell my friends. They don't have a rock this big.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this. It's supposed to be 100 times lighter and stronger than steel.
Hang on, did you hear the sound effects there when Teal'c was like squishing it? Like,
11.
it was too much for what he was actually doing.
Planet PXY-887.
Yeah, I remember
Like, he
hearing
barely
about this.
moved and it was making a lot more noise.
Lighter and stronger than steel.
Do you hear it? The sounding was a bit off there.
Manufacturing because of its impurities. We commissioned SG-11 to extract more trinium samples from the planet. As of this morning, they are 48 hours overdue for the weekly check-in. Time to find out why.
Any indigenous people on the planet?
Well, not according to a preliminary sweep by the UAV.
Well, it is a big planet, sir. Incoming traveler!
SG-11's returning.
There better be a damn good explanation. Everyone all right?
Would that not be bulletproof glass or something?
No.
I've just talked to the Pentagon. While they're obviously concerned about finding SG-11, they also want to avoid further upsetting the indigenous people.
Meaning they don't want to risk losing the trinium.
Your secondary objective is to negotiate a mining treaty with these people. Obviously, we've started our relations.
So you guys
on
are the
wrong foot.
negotiators this time.
But that's so rare, sir.
Usually it's SG-3, I think, that
Captain,
comes in and like negotiates
As
for
you
you
were
guys
taking
or
over
something.
command of SG-1 on this mission, my superiors have ordered me to remind you to be diplomatic.
Yes, sir.
Just as I would be.
SG-1, you have a goal.
Sam,
Colonel,
first command. Cool.
I'll do my best, sir.
I know you will, Captain.
Thanks.
I found no sign of struggle at the blast site. However, a pair of footprints led me to two separate detonators. The first had been discharged. The second had not.
So SG-11 was taken by surprise before the second charge went off.
That was my first conclusion. But there were no footprints leading away from the mine. It's as if they disappeared where they were standing.
Creepy.
My doggy!
I am certain I heard something.
Ghosts?
Jaffa do not believe in such things.
Let's see if we can't find something more tangible. Trinium. Just like the arrow. Can you interpret it, Daniel?
Figured that out by knocking on it.
It's a clan crest. I believe akin
It's
to the
got
style
a
of the Central Coast
thingy.
Salish Indians. It tells a story of the clan's origin. This one tells of how they were brought here from a distant planet by evil rulers. Now, according to this figure, the evil rulers were probably Jaffa, taking them from Earth.
So this was once a Goa'uld planet.
According to the crest, the Goa'uld were destroyed by Zales, who's protected them ever since.
Zales?
He's the Salish's main spirit. On Earth, he's a benevolent one traditionally and represented by this raven figure.
What?
There!
There's a good little doggy.
It was there.
I heard that.
Me too. You?
Right. Okay, that didn't lock them up or anything. What was the point in, like,
Whoa.
doing those
Hi. We
tranquilizer
were just
things?
stretching our legs.
Okay, or is this locked
If
up?
we're prisoners, it's a good sign that Connor and SG-11 are too.
This dwelling makes an odd prison.
I don't know. These walls are made of a flexible trinium fiber.
Oh, apparently everything's made of trinium
But it's
here.
waterproof, and it is incredibly strong.
It's amazing. They've managed to evolve technologically, essentially maintain their way of living.
Yet we observe no facilities for manufacturing. There should be visual indications of processing.
Well, the Salish on Earth are migratory depending on the season, so.
Wonder how far we are from the mining camp.
Couple of days' walk. I am Tanani.
Captain Samantha Carter, SGC.
Long name.
Okay, how about Sam?
Sam.
These are my friends. Dr. Daniel Jackson.
Doc?
Daniel's fine.
I am Teal'c.
The spirits say you have a demon inside you too.
The demon will cause you no harm. I give you my word.
Normally, that would mean a great deal to me. But how do I know the value of your word? We've only just met.
We mean you no harm, Tanani.
If you mean it's no harm, why did you bring weapons?
Self-defense. Our friends are missing. We need to find them.
They're not missing. They're with the spirits.
You mean dead?
No, no, no. with the spirits.
Oh, the spirits.
You don't know the spirits, Sam?
Oh, we know the spirits. We definitely know the spirits. But there's so many in the forest. Specifically, which spirits are they with?
Zales, probably. Maybe Takaya.
Are we prisoners?
You're free to go.
Can we have our weapons back?
Okay.
What the hell?
One more thing, Tanani. Our friends.
We were returning from our winter camp, and we saw your friends making war on a mountain, trying to take the key.
Key. Trinium.
Yeah, that's what your friend called it. After Zales took your friends, he told me to shoot an arrow through the circle of standing water. Warn your kind not to return. I guess you didn't understand.
Oh, no, we understood. But warning or no warning, it's not our custom to abandon our friends.
I could introduce you to Zales. Tell him it's all a misunderstanding.
Wait, you're not gonna perform a ceremonial dance or something?
My great-great-grandfather used to call up the spirits that way. But one day, Zales just said, call my name. That's what we do.
It's a cute little doggy. Hello, cute little doggy.
Captain Carter.
Kaya, my friend. My coat shines beautifully today. A little flatter couldn't hurt, Sam.
My, what big eyes you have.
Ask her about your friends.
I feel like that was a joke that O'Neill would make.
Takaya, do you think our friends might be...
She's right there.
I can only see a wolf, Tonani. A beautiful animal, granted, but not a spirit.
You can't see the wind either, Sam, but you know it's there. You can hear it. You can feel it. You can see its effects on the trees. It's the same with the spirits. You see a wolf, but Takaya is there.
Tanani, is that Zales?
Yes, it is, Daniel.
Zales, we mean you and Tanani no harm. We apologize for any misunderstanding you've had with our friends.
If you would release them, we'd be very grateful.
Did you hear that? I'm almost sure that he said he would release them.
I believe I heard it also.
Is that what you heard, Sam?
What I heard was a little different.
I thought I heard him say he would think about it, then he would get back to us.
Right. That's what I heard.
Well, are you sure? I mean, he just...
Daniel, forget it. Let's just let the bird think about it. Come on.
Well, that was fast.
I'm sorry, I missed that one.
Zales has granted your request. Your friends will be released.
Did he say when?
Captain Carter.
Captain
Oh,
Carter.
yeah?
How does
Why
it
is
feel to
their
see the
crew
wind,
so much
Sam?
bigger?
I am sorry. We understand, Sam, that you have no ill intentions, that you only wish to extract the key. But your methods are wasteful and violent. They not only upset our people, but our spirits.
Why can you not be content with the key that the spirits send down the river?
Our people may need more than the river can provide, but we don't wish to shorten your supply. Now, we do have other mining methods that are less destructive.
Perhaps Tonane could return with you through the circle of standing water and see these methods.
Yeah, that's a solution.
Circle of
Have
standing
any of your
water.
people ever traveled through the circle before?
The spirits say it's too dangerous.
Can't be that dangerous. They're alive, and I love to travel.
Great. Then it's settled.
The NID has a proposal before the Pentagon suggesting that when the Salish migrate south, we send another SG team to the planet to continue extracting samples and leave again before the Salish return.
You mean stealing?
I'm not comfortable with that, sir.
Sir, they set us free last time. But if they caught us mining the mountain again, they might not be so gracious.
I don't like the idea of lying to Tanani's people any more than you do. But the next time the Goa'uld attack, we might not be so fortunate. We need whatever military advantages we can find. If that means trinium.
Sir, I am all for getting the trinium, but there has to be an alternative.
Is anyone at the Pentagon or along the chain of command remotely concerned about their Aboriginal rights, repeating history, that annoyingly pesky moral stuff?
That's enough, Colonel.
With respect, General, I think he's right.
Yeah, what the hell? Worked before.
I've got assurances that it will only be a small exploratory operation with much less damage to the mountainside. And hopefully, what they don't know won't hurt them. Dismissed. I had a meeting, Captain. Was there something else?
Yes, sir.
What the hell?
As I suspected, they intend to deceive our friend Tonane. It's time to show the Earthlings the power of the spirits.
Code 9, this is not a drill. I repeat, not a drill.
What's that sound mean, Daniel?
It means that I'm going to show you a part of the base most people rarely get to see.
Colonel?
Warner,
Corridors in the other lab are empty.
what happened?
It's Tonane. He came into the infirmary and just waved his hand and made everyone disappear. I hid. He didn't see me. I pushed the panic button after he left.
What about Connor and his team?
It's Tonane we have to find. The others are meaningless.
Meaningless? So, who are you?
Excuse me? Dr. Warner.
I don't think so.
I am one of Tonane's guardian spirits, Colonel O'Neill. If you know where he is, take me to him. Otherwise, if you harm him or myself, your people will never be returned to you.
We don't respond well to threats.
Neither do we.
The hell?
You will be punished. All right, let's get him. Get back to the infirmary.
All right, Herman. She's with me.
I have lost contact with Zales. Has Tonane been found?
Not yet.
Stay here in the form of the General. No one is to leave. I will find Zales and Tonane. If we lose contact, destroy this place and return home with the others.
Anyway, like I was saying, this is a storeroom.
Is he gonna be all right?
It's hard to say, sir. The only real sign will be when he has the strength to make us all disappear.
Jack?
Daniel?
Are you?
Yeah, you?
What?
Never mind. Tonight, we need to talk.
Daniel says you have some problems. Maybe I should just go home.
Not just yet. Our people are disappearing all over the base, and it has something to do with you. Did you know Connor and SG-11 are really aliens?
What are aliens?
Come here. That is an alien. It also happens to be one of your spirits.
Probably Zales.
Zales? Is that you? If he was Jack, he'd probably answer.
In the world of my origin, there were beings who pretended to be gods, so they could conquer my people and rule with fear. Perhaps that is the way of your spirits.
I feel sorry for your people, Talk. But my spirits aren't evil. They don't rule us. They protect us.
Tonane, that is Zales. And right now, he's trying to conquer this base. Now, I want to know why. More importantly, I want to know how to stop him.
The spirits I know wouldn't threaten your people. Unless you were doing something to threaten mine. Are you, Jack? Because if you are, there's no way to stop them. Zales and Takaya and the other spirits, they'll destroy you.
No. Just let me try and talk to her first. Wait here. Kaya? Before you make me disappear or bite me, just hear me out.
No, Talk!
Wait, I know where Zales is.
Where is Zales?
Promise to hear Hear me out.
Sir, it's possible he's still suffering the effects of the Zat gun.
I don't think so, Captain. He just doesn't want to show himself.
Hey! No! Jack, it's okay. Just let them tend to Zales.
Why is he fucking snap color out?
How do I know you're really Daniel?
Because.
Yeah, okay.
Nyah. This one on the end, the brunette, looked so bored and so out of it just then.
Takaya, destroy this place. Wait! You promised to listen.
What they do know won't hurt them. Isn't that what your leader said, Colonel? Their word means nothing.
And so would mine, if I were to do as you asked. I have made a promise to this one, so that we could save your life.
I am listening. But I do not guarantee that your words will sway me from punishing you.
For what?
For trying to deceive the Salish and steal our key. And for attempting to destroy the trust and faith between Tonane's people and my own.
I give you my word that we'll give up this mining operation.
Even if we could trust you, your superiors will not be swayed by your oath.
So don't take my word. Shut down your Stargate. That way, no one will be able to come to your planet unless you allow it.
This does not erase the second transgression.
What? Exposing who you are to Tanani? You've been posing as gods, for heaven's sake.
Is that what you believe we do? When we removed the Goa'uld from our planet a millennia ago, we adapted our form to those of the Salish spirits so that we could protect and coexist alongside them in harmony without interfering in their natural evolution. And now, because
but they rely on you to answer things.
That harmony has been broken.
In time, they will fear us and use the key we scatter through the rivers and forge weapons against us.
No, the Salish people you so honor came from this world. Even now, they value the natural world far more than technology.
Trust them. If you really do respect Tanani's people, you shouldn't be posing as their spirits. Trust them.
Our friend Tanane is wise, and so is our friend Jack.
So he is.
Tanani? Zales. Zales? Tanani.
So you're Zales.
And I am Takaya. We are honored by the names your forefathers have given us.
You view us now in our true form. But this is only one of many forms we can take. Our friends from this world call us aliens. You call us spirits. From now on, Tonane, you and your people may view us in the form which pleases you best.
You have always been kind to my people. So, whatever makes you happy.
I think this
He's so, like, easy.
Makes us
very easygoing.
Does this mean I can go home?
Yeah, I think it does.
What about our people?
Why, Jack?
What about our friends?
Your friends are right beside you, Daniel.
Colonel O'Neill?
I'll explain it all later.
Alrighty, well that was Stargate SG-1 Season 2 Episode 13. An okay episode. Those aliens looked really creepy. I didn't like the gills. That was weird. Yeah. I guess they're not getting any trunium anytime soon. They really fucked that up. I hope you guys enjoyed though, and I'll see you in the next one.